Okay, there's a couple things I want to point out. The first is what's called a reverse pivot. And yours isn't very bad, but you do have some of it. So this is your spine angle at setup, which is a little tilted this way, which is recommended for drivers, so that's good. But you'll see at the top of your backswing, the angle of your spine is more like this, pointed that way. Let me draw just that one really quick. So I'm going to compare you to a couple people hitting drivers. So here's Dustin Johnson, and you'll see at the top of his backswing, you see his spine is tilted way more this way. This has a lot to do with, shifting the weight a little more to this side. But the main thing when you try to fix reverse pivot is getting your shoulders kind of more over here. You can look up drills for reverse pivot. There are tons of them online. So here's Rory, just so you can see somebody else. Again, also hitting a driver, but this will be true with people hitting irons as well. You'll see the spine there at the top a little more that way. Yours isn't terrible. I used to have bad reverse pivot, and my angle would be like this at the top. Like some people have their body just kind of looks like that shape. The other thing is that here at the top, let me just draw a line kind of on your head there. You see at the top of your backswing, on the way down, you kind of go up. You see this pointer here? You kind of go up as you start your back downswing. Again, so I already have Rory loaded here, but what you'll see is at the top of his backswing, he'll go down. See this? As he starts the downswing, he dips his head. Let me just draw a line so you can see it very clearly. He dips his head down, and what's really happening is he's flexing this knee here and putting a whole bunch of weight onto that foot and then pushing it out. At this point at impact, the leg is pretty much straight. So he's sort of going down into the ground and then pushing away from the ground and using that to generate force. And you'll see that with pretty much every club, but you'll especially see it with drivers on pros. So I would work on that. Some people call it shifting the power or a pressure shift to this foot. And it kind of starts right at the beginning of the downswing. Like right here, you see people really start loading up this leg. And then the important part is obviously pushing it back up as you make impact. So it's a timing issue thing. But generally speaking, I think your swing looks really good. And these are just ways to get a little bit closer to what would be a professional swing.